Welcome back to digital class, and this is a discussion for Booklet mechanics, solid figures and nets. And now we are focusing on drawing on grids. Now, before we talk about drawing on grids, actually I want to introduce you there are two very important things that you need to know. The first one is actually we have two different types of grids here. One is called square grids, second is called isometric grids. And this chapter is actually mainly focusing on isometric grids because we are drawing a 3D shapes. Now, the biggest difference between square grid and isometric grids is that isometric grid is like a square. Can you see that? If you want to draw on it, it's actually a square. However, isometric, if you draw it, it's actually like a triangle. Okay? Now, isometric grids, square grid is actually mainly for you to draw 2D shapes. Mainly. Okay? And isometric grids is mainly for you to draw a 3D shapes. Now, I use the word mainly drawing 3D shapes because this also can draw 2D shapes. For example, if I want to draw a triangle, I also can draw, right? However, this is mainly, again, the word mainly, draw 2D shapes. Now, an example, if I want to draw a square, then actually I can draw line like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you'll be seeing a square. That's why this is actually useful for you to draw a 3D shapes. Now, let's come back to square grid. Square grid is actually also good, or mainly you'll be seeing square grid in also lines of symmetry. Okay, symmetry. Example, I draw one line, or in this case, because square grid have two different type, like either it's a dot or like a line. Example, I say this line is a line of symmetry. And I shade here, 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 here. Then I shade here, here. Shade two more boxes to make it a symmetry. Then you'll be shading here and here. That's right, line of symmetry. And of course, you'll be also seeing under parallel or perpendicular line. Why? Because this is one of the very useful tools to differentiate between parallel and non-parallel lines. Okay, of course, this one is usually more easier in terms of parallel lines. Of course, we also be seeing direction, the direction topics under this square grid also. Okay, so basically, square grid is something that you are familiar with, just that isometric is not the one that you're familiar with. Okay, again, isometric grid is basically drawing 2D shapes, but sometimes 3D shapes also can. Okay, and you'll be seeing some of the questions later. I should draw, although it's not common that commonly see in the exam, but you just need to get ready and learn how to draw this. Okay, and I'm done with my discussion, and I hope you learned something. Thank you. See you. Bye bye.